Man went on a race, and it's not one of his first races. In fact, this is one of many races he's been in, but as all stories go, this would be his last. Welcome back to my channel, where we delve into the mysterious and unexplainable. Today, we will be discussing a case that is both terrifying and perplexing. It's a story about a man who went on a race and never returned. But this isn't just any ordinary race. It's a Mount Marathon race held in the rugged wilderness of Alaska. This race is also known for its breathtaking views, steep inclines, and treacherous terrain. Every year, hundreds of people come from all over the world to participate in this grueling competition, but one man's story stands out above all others. But before we begin, please consider smashing the subscribe button and roundhouse kicking that like button, and also hit that notification bell to let you know when I upload. But with all that being said, let's begin. Paul Michael Lemaitre was an experienced runner. He had competed in many races throughout his lifetime, but this race at Mount Marathon would be his last. Paul had registered for the Mount Marathon and was assigned bib number 548. On July 4th, 2012, Paul was getting into his routine preparation for the race of a lifetime. Paul had family members at the start line. 3 p.m. was when the gun went off to begin the race, but little did they know that this would be the last time they would see Paul. As the race was taking place, there were a few unusual events happening. In two separate incidents, runners fell into a steep section of the course and were seriously injured. There were a few details on what actually happened, other than the injuries were listed as serious. This was alarming because the Mount Marathon race was known for its safety. Despite this, Paul continued with the race, and he was determined to finish it. Paul was wearing black running shorts and a black running shirt. Combined with not much clothing, he had bad eyesight and was not wearing glasses on the day of the race. From all accounts that were reviewed for this segment, Paul was the last racer on the mountain. As the hours ticked by and Paul did not show up, his family and friends grew increasingly worried. It was around 6 p.m. when a race timing crew stationed at the top of the mountain spoke with Paul when he was nearing the top. The timer reported that Paul looked good and did not demonstrate any signs of distress or physical or any emotional concern, and he was moving slowly and steadily up the mountain. Once the timer saw that he continued down the mountain, they assumed he had completed the race and went home, but little did they know that was never the case. Fast forwarding to 8 p.m, Paul's wife contacted the officials of the race and told them that Paul had not come back from the run, and from there a full search began. The visibility was horrible most of the time as fog hit the mountain. Ground searchers were confronted by two black bears that scared a lot of the people away. There were a dust of snow near the summit of Mount Marathon the night Paul had vanished. Searchers carefully examined the area and never found any tracks. Alaska State troops responded and continuously covered the mountain with thermal cameras, but found nothing. Also, the Alaska Mountain Rescue Group covered the mountain on the ground and also found nothing related to Paul. To understand the scope of the search for Paul, there were hundreds of volunteers involved in the rescue operation, including the Alaska Mountain Rescue, ski patrols, rescue dogs, and even the Air National Guard. But despite their best efforts, they couldn't find any trace of Paul. It was as if he vanished into thin air. The mystery of Paul's disappearance deepened when strange stories started emerging. Some people claim to have seen a shadowy figure lurking in the woods near the summit of Mount Marathon. Others reported hearing strange, otherworldly noises echoing through the trees. Some even claimed to have seen a pair of glowing eyes staring at them from the darkness. Again, all these are theories, but no one really knows what actually happened to Paul or where he went. Some might say he got kidnapped, some might say he fell somewhere and died, but again, no one knows. But that will be it today. Thank you for watching the Missing 411 Part 2. If you liked today's video, don't forget to roundhouse hit the like button and smash that subscribe button. Also comment your theories down below. And if you do like this series, please let me know and I'll continue with it. But yeah, goodbye.